Welcome to Stoic Inspiration, where timeless wisdom meets modern life. Explore the principles of Stoicism and discover how to find peace, purpose, and resilience in a chaotic world. Let's embark on a journey toward personal growth and inner strength.
Have you ever noticed those people around you who are often quiet? They seldom speak, and you might notice that some of these people share meaningful words. Their words carry weight. Still, some of these individuals speak ordinarily, just like the next person. The interesting thing is that when they do speak, everyone seems to try to listen closely. Now, why is that? Whether these people know it or not, they are harnessing an extraordinary power. This is the power behind remaining silent. In this video, you'll discover the hidden power of silence and how it can transform your life. Why is staying quiet often more impactful than speaking? You're about to find out. We'll explore 12 crucial situations where remaining silent can be your greatest strength. Ever wondered how keeping quiet could boost your relationships, or how it might help you navigate conflicts more effectively? Get ready to unlock these secrets and more. You'll learn how silence can be a tool for personal growth, emotional control, and even professional success. Do you want to know how the simple act of not speaking can make your words carry more weight when you do speak? Watch this video from start to finish, and you will learn how to harness this Stoic practice to become more influential, respected, and at peace with yourself and others. By the end of this video, you'll have a new perspective on this power that you actually possess, and you'll learn practical ways to apply it in your daily life. You might be thinking, can I really learn to be comfortable with silence? Surely there are times when I need to speak up, right? Absolutely. The power of silence isn't about becoming mute or passive. It's about mastering the art of strategic silence. Think of it like a skilled martial artist who knows when to strike and when to hold back. Your words become your strikes, and your silence becomes your stance. By learning when to remain quiet, you're not diminishing your voice, you're amplifying its impact when you choose to use it. But here's the kicker. Silence isn't just about not speaking, it's a powerful tool for personal growth and influence. Ever noticed how a pause in a conversation can shift the entire dynamic, or how a moment of quiet reflection can lead to breakthrough insights? These are just glimpses of what strategic silence can do for you. As we dive into the 12 situations where silence reigns supreme, you'll discover how this underutilized skill can transform your relationships, boost your emotional intelligence, and even enhance your decision-making abilities. Are you ready to unlock this hidden superpower? 12 situations where you should remain silent. Number 1. Dealing with unfair criticism. Have you ever noticed how your first instinct is to defend yourself against unfair criticism? But what if silence could be your most powerful defense? Stoicism teaches us that true strength lies in not reacting to every provocation. By remaining silent, you demonstrate confidence in your actions and character. You're not ignoring the criticism, you're choosing to respond with dignity and self-assurance. This silence gives you time to reflect, evaluate, and grow. It shifts your focus from external judgments to internal improvement. Remember, your worth isn't determined by others' opinions. By mastering silence in the face of unfair criticism, you're not just avoiding conflict. You're cultivating inner peace and wisdom. Number 2. Dealing with anger. How often has anger led you to say things you later regret? Stoicism offers a powerful alternative: silence in the face of rage. This isn't about suppressing your emotions, but about mastering them. When you feel anger rising, pause. That moment of silence can be the difference between a regrettable outburst and a thoughtful response. In this silence, you gain perspective. You create space to understand the root of your anger and the most constructive way forward. By choosing silence over an angry reaction, you're not being passive. You're actively shaping the situation. You're demonstrating emotional intelligence and self-control, qualities that command respect and influence. Number 3. Coping with loss. In times of loss, have you ever felt pressured to say something, anything? Stoicism reminds us of the power of reflective silence. When facing loss, words often fall short. Instead of scrambling for the right thing to say, embrace the quiet. This silence isn't empty. It's filled with reflection, acceptance, and healing. Use this time to honor your emotions and find meaning in the experience. Silence allows you to process grief at your own pace without the pressure of societal expectations. It's in these quiet moments that you often find the strength to move forward, not by forgetting, but by integrating the loss into your life's journey. Number 4. Navigating ignorance. How do you react when faced with ignorance or misunderstanding? The Stoic approach might surprise you. Instead of immediately correcting or arguing, try silence. This isn't about conceding to ignorance, but about choosing your battles wisely. Your silence can be a powerful teacher, encouraging others to reflect on their own assumptions. Moreover, this approach gives you time to understand the root of the misunderstanding. Maybe there's something you can learn too. By responding with patient silence, you create an opportunity for genuine dialogue and mutual growth. Remember, wisdom often speaks louder in silence than in hasty words. Number 5. Handling false accusations. When falsely accused, your instinct might be to defend yourself immediately. But what if silence could be your strongest defense? Stoicism teaches us that truth has a way of revealing itself over time. By remaining silent, you're not admitting guilt. You're demonstrating confidence in your innocence and integrity. This silence gives you time to gather your thoughts and, if necessary, evidence. It prevents you from saying something in haste that could be misconstrued. Your calm silence in the face of false accusations can be more powerful than any immediate defense. It shows strength of character and often leads others to question the validity of the accusations themselves. Number 6. In times of personal hardship. When life throws unfair situations your way, how do you typically respond? Stoicism encourages us to find strength in silence during these times. Instead of complaining or lashing out, take a moment for quiet reflection. This silence isn't about passive acceptance. It's about focusing your energy on what you can control. In this quiet space, you can strategize and find constructive solutions. It's about maintaining your inner peace while the world around you may be in chaos. By choosing silence, you're not surrendering to hardship. You're gathering your strength to face it with resilience and wisdom. Remember, it's not the situation itself, but your response to it that defines you. Number 7. During verbal insults, have you ever wondered why insults sting so much? Stoicism offers a powerful antidote: silence. When faced with verbal attacks, your instinct might be to retaliate. But what if your silence could speak louder than any comeback? By remaining quiet, you're not being weak. You're demonstrating unshakable inner strength. This silence disarms the insulter, often leaving them confused or uncomfortable. It's a form of peaceful resistance that Gandhi famously employed. Your silence in the face of insults shows that you're not easily provoked and that you value inner peace over petty conflicts. It's a display of emotional maturity that can turn a potential enemy into a respectful observer. Number 8. During arguments and conflicts. How often do heated disagreements actually lead to resolution? Stoicism suggests an alternative: strategic silence. In the midst of disagreement, try pausing instead of immediately countering. This silence isn't about giving up your position, it's about creating space for understanding. Use this quiet moment to truly listen to the other person's perspective. You might discover common ground or gain new insights. By choosing silence, you're not just avoiding escalation, you're paving the way for more productive dialogue. Remember, the goal in conflicts isn't to win, but to find the best solution, and sometimes silence is the first step toward that. Number 9, pursuing personal improvement. Have you considered how silence can be a catalyst for personal development? Stoicism emphasizes the power of quiet introspection. In a world full of noise and distractions, intentional silence can be revolutionary. It's in these quiet moments that you can truly connect with yourself and your values. Use this silence to reflect on your actions, thoughts, and goals. It's an opportunity for honest self-assessment and mindful living. By regularly practicing silence, you're not just avoiding external chatter, you're tuning into your inner wisdom. This habit can lead to profound insights and foster a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. Number 10, dealing with provocation. Ever felt like someone is trying to get a rise out of you? This is where Stoic silence becomes your secret weapon. When faced with provocation, your immediate reaction might be to engage. But what if your silence could be more powerful than any comeback? By remaining quiet, you're not just avoiding conflict, you're disarming the provocateur. This silence demonstrates emotional intelligence and self-control. It shows that you're not easily manipulated or thrown off balance. In these moments, your quiet composure speaks volumes about your character. Remember, responding to every provocation is exhausting and often unproductive. Your silence can be a shield, preserving your energy for things that truly matter. Number 11, when making decisions. In crucial moments of decision-making, have you ever felt pressured to respond immediately? Stoicism reminds us of the power of contemplative silence. When faced with important choices, take a moment for quiet reflection. This isn't procrastination, it's strategic thinking. Use this silence to weigh your options carefully, consider potential outcomes, and align your choices with your values. By pausing before deciding, you're not just avoiding hasty judgments, you're cultivating wisdom. This practice can lead to more thoughtful, confident decisions that you're less likely to regret later. Remember, the quality of your decisions often reflects the quality of your thinking, and sometimes the best thinking happens in silence. Number 12, in the face of fear. When fear grips you, how do you typically respond? Stoicism suggests embracing silence as a powerful antidote to fear. Instead of allowing fear to dictate your actions, take a moment of quiet introspection. In this silence, acknowledge your fears without judgment. This isn't about suppressing fear, but understanding it. By reflecting on what truly scares you, you can often gain clarity and perspective. Fear loses its power when you confront it head-on, and silence provides the space needed for this confrontation. Remember, courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the ability to act in spite of it. By mastering silence in moments of fear, you're not only empowering yourself, but also building resilience for the future.